Hey, good morning, students. Today we have a new topic, which is area models. And what is an area model? Okay, to say this in a very accurate way, I will read you the next extract of this book. We have discussed different models, Venn diagrams, and tree diagrams to help us find probability. Another model to consider is called an area model. This is the topic for today, which is helpful when finding probabilities of successive events. An area model enables you to use fractions of the area of a diagram to represent corresponding probabilities. Area models are helpful when the outcomes of the events are not equally likely. Okay, when they are equally likely, we use the tree diagrams as we learned during the last class. Okay, but we also can represent these uh, not equally likely models using a tree diagram, but it is better using an area model. The model can show that some events occupy more area than others, which indicates that these events are not equally likely. Tree diagrams can also be used to model the situations. The branches of the tree, however, are weighted to show the likelihood of the occurrences. Okay, to do that, I will start with an example using just area model, and then we will cover the same example using the tree diagram. Okay, so you can see what is the difference between one and another. Okay, so I have a couple of pictures with me. This is the first one. This is the area model for this situation. Okay, area models for probability is the topic. As you can see, I have a geometric figure like a square. In this case, it is divided into three main pieces, and then each piece is divided in two. This one is just one, and the last one into three pieces. Okay, and in this case, fractions are very useful. Okay, so if you want to determine the probabilities, let's say that you have a coin and you let it fall to this part on top of this structure, and then the coin can follow several paths. Okay, let's see if it goes to the first path, it gets a prize. If it goes to the second path, it gets a prize. Okay, now the next branch. The next branch leads you to no price. Okay, and as you can see, it's only one. And then the last branch is divided into three branches. One leads you to no price, and the other two to win a prize. Okay, so how can we get this problem done? Okay, we need to add and multiply fractions. Okay, this is very important. If you don't know how to multiply and add fractions, I suggest you that you look for a tutorial, or we can cover this topic the next tutoring. Okay, all right. So this situation can be represented as an area model. Okay, as you can see, we have 1, 2, and 3 main branches: the left path, the middle path, and the right path. Okay, let's start with the left path. How many branches do you see? 1 and 2. So I have 1, 2 branches for the left path. The middle path has no branches, so it stays like that. Okay, and the right path has 3 branches: 1, 2, and 3. So I divide the last piece of this square into 3 pieces: 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now if I have 3, 1, 2, and 3, it'll be a probability of 1/3 per branch. 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. And then the first is divided into 2 branches, so I have 1/2 and 1/2. The other is continues to be the same. 1, to represent 1 as a fraction, is just 1 divided by 1. Okay, and the last one is divided into 3 pieces: 1/3 and 1/3. Okay, so what we need to do in this case is multiply the probabilities: 1/3 times 1/2, 1/3 times 1/2, 1/3 times 1 over 1, 1/3 times 1/3, and again 1/3, 1/3. Okay, in the coming video, I will let you know what to do. Okay.